Yeah. Alright, gentlemen. Hey, so they locked you out, huh, from that channel? Did you try did you try contacting them?
Thing I ever said, type the whole history of it, and then they'll tell you why or something, or tell you what's going on. Because I was doing like research, and a lot of people was having this problem with with Hangout accounts, and a lot of people saying, yeah, that people was getting it back from the Google saying that they violated, their rules and regulations or something. I'm like, oh, maybe I violated or something, but they never told me. But
No, forget that, man.
yeah, I'm just like, whatever, man. I'll just leave it.
Yeah, I just got a message in the back chat says Faz is a Mortadine, he is a dickhead, and not the proper piece of your to be slandered. What?
What do you do? What Faz do, man?
I don't know, man. A lot of brothers are not liking what Faz is doing. Man, we need to call Faz over here and talk to him.
Yeah. Hey, look, the people that's banging on him, half of them is on this panel.
For real, right?
They go behind his back and say, Faz ain't shit. Yo, it's peak out here, bro. It's crazy.
I'm gonna call. Assalamu alaikum, sister Safa. How you doing, sister?
Assalamu alaikum, sister Safa. What you doing? Posting the link around into the different hangouts and stuff?
You know what? Surprisingly, we have 24 subscribers on the channel. It's pretty cool.
Oh, this one, yeah. But I guess if you post them in a bunch of back chats or something, maybe you might,
Yeah, that's what I did. I just posted them in a whole bunch of back chats now. Sister Safa says too much drama, Rama. What are you talking about, sister? What channel are you calling the drama at this time?
Yeah, I know. I think Esau from Pony took a shot. He was like, he was looking at YouTube channels and he was saying what the non-Muslims was talking about. And then he said, well, let me go to some Muslim channels, man, and get a different vibe. And he said, they talking about the same stuff.
Wow, it's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, you know what? I noticed that too, bro. Like, I was watching I was just watching the channel earlier, and they had Sarson and Raj on that one, and then I went to the other channel, and they had there's some other dude, and I'm not gonna say names or nothing, but and they're talking about the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing productive, bro. Nothing productive. Nothing that's gonna change somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that's gonna educate somebody about something. You know, I like to get educated, bro. You know what I'm saying, right? I like to learn new things, bro. I like to sit down and have a conversation with somebody and learn something. So down the line, if I meet somebody with the same type of profession, I can just have a conversation with the guy and not look stupid. You get me, right?
Wow. Yeah, man.
Now, if I'm only talking about fitna or I'm only talking about drama and shit like that, bro, you're boring, bro. You're not learning anything. You're just learning about, you know, he said, she said, like, bro, my wife tells me sometimes, she's like, so who fought today? I was like, damn. I was like, I don't know, man. But you know what? I definitely gotta. Oh, somebody's on there. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How you doing, brother?
Assalamu alaikum, salafi.
Alhamdulillah. How you guys doing, brothers?
Good, alhamdulillah, man.
Everything's good.
How you doing?
Alhamdulillah. Just at work now, innit? I'll just try to pop in and out if I can.
Oh, nice,
Okay.
nice.
You know,
Oh,
YouTube, yeah.
yeah.
YouTube's not on, you know.
Huh?
The YouTube, I don't think is working because I clicked on it, yeah, and it's not working.
No,
Oh,
we're on a new channel. It's called Chill Spot.
Yeah, that's what I did. I clicked the link you put in the back chat. Yeah, I can't. It's not working.
Oh, let me show you the link. Hold on a second. So how you been?
Alhamdulillah. I'm okay, you know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just sent you
what's
the
going
link.
on, brother? Anything on your mind? What's on your mind, brother?
Nothing, you know. I just came in, you know. You guys just gonna, see whatever you guys were talking about, you know.
Yeah, it's open, bro. Like, I mean, we're gonna try to keep the video out, but it's open to any kind of discussion. It doesn't even have to be Islamic. It could be anything, like um, anything that's kosher, basically. You know what I'm saying? Anything kosher, but it
You
could be
say anything, yeah.
anything. Yeah, it could be anything, but anything. I actually did have a question about from you guys, like about I asked this question yesterday. What do you guys think about free mixing online with sisters? If there's no video or anything like that, is it still called free mixing?
What do you mean
Um,
online?
Like, let's say, for example, we have like 30 people on a panel, right? And let's say five of them are sisters, the rest of them are brothers, but they don't see each other. They're at their home. They're having a discussion about Islamic topic. Do you think that's
I
still called
still,
free mixing?
yeah, I still think that's fundamentally wrong in Islam. And I mean, Ardz made an excellent point yesterday. He said, if you wouldn't want that for your sister, your
Mm.
blood relative sister, your wife, your daughter, you don't want that for them. Why would you want it for somebody else? And plus, yeah, I think it's been demonstrated the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks, yeah, women, especially the ones at hangouts, are fit. They, whether you like it or not, yeah, they are the fruit bearers yeah, of fitna.
mm.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, because I don't want to mention any names, but all these problems we had last couple of days, yeah, those
Yeah.
involving females.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, but to be fair, my brothers, look at how the Muslim men are acting. We got some brothers going crazy, using drugs online, cursing each other out, making takfir left, right, and center. Clowns like Bob doing wild. So we have to be. You got to be fair, brother. We don't want to just demonize the sisters like that. The men are acting like savages as well, my brother.
True that,
We
true
act
Yeah,
that.
worse
but
than the sisters. We acting worse than the women.
one wrong doesn't create another right. If you're
hundred
making
percent.
just because we are the ones making these faults doesn't mean that we should have to put up with the women's fault as well. We should be more jealous about women and be more protective of them as well.
That's
No,
true.
brother, you're right, and I agree with you 100%. But let's be clear. Check this out, right, brother? It's not about like none of us want the women online. Let's be clear, man. None of us want that. But the
Yeah,
reality is,
I understand the point you're making. That obviously you're saying that the guys are making mistakes themselves and they are not infallible and they're making a lot of errors themselves. But that's a flawed
yeah.
argument. It's a flawed argument to say that because of that, women, should have to be able to come on and say, yeah, you should have a speech, you should have
But
a
I
right to
didn't
say.
say that at all. I didn't say
No,
that
no,
because of that they should have a. I never said that.
okay,
I'm
no,
just
no, then yeah,
saying,
yeah, yeah. You're
no,
making a valid
like you
point.
just, yeah, you took shots at the women, and that's fair. But the men as well. Let's be, we have to have balance because the men
I
is
know.
acting worse than the women.
Yeah,
You got
exactly.
men on panels, brother, bickering like women, gossiping like women, bro. And I'm a part of it too. I'm all in the mix on these panels too. So we just have to be fair. You know what I'm saying? But the real point I want to make is this. The bottom line is, bro, none of us want these women on the panels because they're Muslim women. The panels are toxic. They're evil.
Hmm.
It's kafirs, devils using filthy foul speech. They disrespecting sisters, turning their cameras on, all types of stuff, right? But the reality is the women are going to be online. They're going to get on these panels regardless of how we feel or whether we want them on the panels or not. That's the reality. And none of the Muslim brothers want to deal with that reality. Oh, the sisters shouldn't be online. Islamically is wrong. All that's irrelevant because the sisters is still going to be online regardless of any of that. So how do we do? So what do we do? What do we do? You know
We're
what
not
I'm saying?
responsible for them. We're not responsible for them.
So
If
to
they
hell
wish to
with
be online, no, we're not responsible for them. If they wish to be online, they can be online. We just shouldn't facilitate their fitness or their their presence online. We shouldn't facilitate that because to us it's morally wrong. And if they choose to ignore our advice and still want to be online, we have the responsibility to people that we meet online. They wish to do that after we advise them. It's up to them.
True. I think when it comes to this type of topic, I think it's pretty much open right now because of the fact that there are fatwas, and I think once to, and, I don't think a lot of people are recognizing that there aren't a lot of channels out here that are free mixing because there's not a lot of channels where Muslim sisters are. There's only a few channels, so it hasn't been that big of a topic right now. I'm sure that down the line in the future, when more children get older and they're more online, socially. Because right now, remember, we're leaving the millennium part now, and a new generation is coming in now, right? So the millennials, like us, we're the generation before the millennials. So we weren't into this social type of platforms before, right? It's just new to us. But the millennials are getting older now, where the next generation is coming in. That's where we're going to see an epidemic where a lot of the children are going to be doing live channels like this. And this is where the federal needs to come in and say, look, is this against Islam or not? And I'm sure pretty soon we're gonna have to see that come out, or someone's gonna have to demand someone tell us if it's true or not, or if it's right or not. Because we're definitely gonna see a lot of Muslim sisters online. You get me,
Yeah, but
right?
whether we're moving away from like you said, the millenniums and new generations are coming in, Islam has always been the same.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
whether it's now, 100 years from now, every generation it is, you still have to abide by the same morals and by the same
Yeah.
Islamic
So this
laws. Yeah.
moral,
So
so this moral right here is a very tricky moral because the fact that remember free mixing before was when you guys were in front of people. Like we were in a group, in a room, closed, and the sisters were sitting inside the room. You were looking at the sisters were looking at you, and you guys were talking to each other, right? And that's not the case anymore. You feel me, right?
yeah, but some might even interpret that free mixing could mean talking to the opposite gender.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm trying to say is that now the free mixing can happen like where you're talking to a group, and in the back chat you start DMing each other.
Yeah, so
Well,
whether it's talking to them face to face or online, any kind of way, yeah, it could still be considered free mixing by some people.
yep, exactly, man. And that's where we gotta figure out, like, hey, man, you know what? What's up? Um, and I'm sure we're gonna get the answer, inshallah, soon.
Inshallah. Anyway, brother Abdul, you take over a bit. Yeah, I'll be back again. Just gotta do
Brother
a bit of
Ibrahim,
work.
salam alaikum. I'm gonna send you a link, brother. 1 second.
inshallah, my brother. Yes, sir.
No, bro, we got Ibrahim, bro. I
Is
see
that
brother
brother Ibrahim
Ibrahim.
back?
Yeah, I see brother Ibrahim. I'm gonna send him the link real quick.
Assalamu alaikum, brother Ibrahim. Long time no see, my brother. Good to see you back, man. Inshallah. Hope you stick around for a while.
Inshallah.
I'm
Good brother,
sending him the link.
like he used to give out some good nasihas,
Yeah,
good
he's a
Every
good.
advice
time, all the time,
every time.
consistently. Yeah,
May
brother.
Allah, may Allah bless this brother,
Yo,
inshallah.
I
Ameen.
mean, yeah, the brother's a good brother, man. The things that he cares a lot of he cares about the brothers. That's one thing that I knows from him that he didn't like the fitness going on and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. That's a fact.
The fact of life is the fact of life. You remember that show, Fact of Life? That's a pretty tight show.
Indeed. Yeah.
That's a
Old
pretty tight
school.
show. Most of it. Damn, I'm just signing in 1 second. Keeping it real. Let's see if this works. Hi, brother. Ibrahim, I just sent you a link. Does that work? Bro, I forgot I even had this channel. Remember we made this channel like what, like a year ago or something?
Yeah, it's old. Yeah.
We were gonna use it to talk some smack, but everything changed, bro. Bro, I'm getting to these shoes. Did I tell you about the shoes? I think I got kicked out. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? I'm back. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, same was that I'm into these shoes now, man. I don't know if I told you about this. Shoes, selling shoes. Oh my god, bro! I made some good, bro. You gotta get in with me with this, bro. Like, and this, bro, ain't that much involved in it at all, man. And I'm getting these shoes like half, like for half of what it costs. And I'm selling it for like 1,500, bro. Not, it's ridiculous, bro. Yeah, I got an eBay account, but I also got a StockX account. And it's something on the chat on the chill stress chat with your account. So I can mod you real quick. Uber. Yeah, bro. That's what I used to, bro. I used to do that. Yeah, but it's worth it. I mean, usually if you spend more than like 10, 15 bucks, the delivery is free. You got to pay for the tip, 10, 15%. But these guys know me really well, bro. Yeah, the taxes and the service fee. But it's if you look at it at a restaurant point of view, it's real good marketing. Because like I was sitting, I'm thinking about buying a food truck, for my catering business, and the first thing that people were asking was like, how are you gonna get customers? And I told them, look, man, the area I'm wanting is like a white area, like a mostly American area. Uh, but they have a lot of doctor offices and hospitals and stuff like that, right? But the main thing that I told them was that because instead of having a dining, like a traditional dining, I just want to do a carry out delivery. That's it. So I was gonna use like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmaster, whatever, and I put my food on there, and that's free advertising for me because the people use that left to right now. Nobody, even McDonald's uses Grubhub or Uber Eats. So if you think about it this way, right? If everybody's stopping delivery now, because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna stop doing delivery. They're just gonna give it to these people to deliver. And that means that I don't have to advertise. This is like remember when Groupon started. That's how Groupon started, man. Everybody stopped advertising because they just use Groupon, and people would buy deals on Groupon, and then they would get like 50% commission, but still they would have a busy business. That's all it is, man. Bro, like I wish we got into it. I wish we got into that delivery service ahead of time, man. I remember watching it too, bro, and I was like, man, should I get into it? And yeah, I remember when it first started, like, with DoorDash and all these other places. Because at that time, Uber Eats wasn't even started yet. They had Grubhub and they had and it was so new that not a lot of restaurants would even wanted the service. You get me right? Like like Grubhub will come and say, "Hey man, can we sell your food on our services and we'll deliver it?" People were like, "No," but now look at it, bro. Everybody's using it. But think about it. Look, if 1,000 people use it, right, every hour, right, just the service fee alone for 1,000 people. And yeah, now let's check how many people have downloaded. Let's say Grubhub. Let's say Grubhub, right? Let's see how many people have downloaded Grubhub. Grubhub, Grubhub. Bro, guess what Grubhub's headquarters is? Yeah, bro. Is that crazy, bro? It's crazy, man. That's where a lot of even Groupon's from Chicago too. I actually know one of the guys that started it from back in the days. There's a lot of people in Chicago that work for him too. I was a white dude. I don't know about his religion or nothing like that, but my cousin, I was close friends with them, and they used to come out, when I used to DJ. And these guys were my cousin. They're like the first ones to ever get into these apps and they're like these online apps and stuff like that because it was really new at that time. Mobile apps. You remember like back in the day, they only had those not smartphones, but like those prime codes and flip phones. Yeah, the smartphones started coming out. And when the smartphones started coming out, these guys were the first ones like they were developers, so they started creating apps for Android and stuff. And bro, look at this one, bro. So Grubhub, right? So let's see how many people have downloaded Grubhub. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so Grubhub has been downloaded. Actually, we do Uber Eats because I use Uber Eats a lot and DoorDash. Do you use DoorDash ever or? Yeah, Uber Eats for you. It's better, bro, because I think over $10 you get free delivery. Okay, here you go. So yeah, yeah, I got that too. I got like a 20% off coupon for $20 or more. So Uber Eats does the same thing. Okay, look, Uber Eats has 100 million downloads. Okay, 100 million. Okay, 100 million guys. What is your shit? The planet Earth, right? So let's say 10%. Let's just say 10%, which is 10 million, right? Times $2.99, right? So that's 29,900,000 dollars they're making, right? And I'm just saying 10%, like 10% use it every hour, let's just say, right? So that's 29,900,000 dollars that they're getting in their pockets. Exactly, bro. 30 million an hour, bro. It's, it's ridiculous, bro. So if you think about it, right? I mean, that's a lot of money, bro. So what we gotta think about is something that is similar to this. Because remember, it's all about residuals, it's all about quantity, right? And monthly residuals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about something that people are going to use, like for example, you have like something like remember I was telling you about pumping gas at the gas tanks, mobile gas delivery.
Gas service, yeah.
So that's money right there, bro. 'Cause, like, how many people you think you use it? Let's say even like 600 people use it, right? And we charge them $5.99.
Mm.
So that's $3,500 an hour, right? Or let's say 6,000. Let's say 6,000 daily use it. The whole day, right? Every day, 6,000 people use it. And we charge $5.99. So you're making about $36,000 a day. 36 times um, for 7 days, right? That's 252 times four. So you're making about $1 million a month
It's
um,
crazy, man.
on service fees pumping gas.
Incredible.
Welcome, Salam. How you doing, brother? Bro, $1 million for $5.99 service fee for 6,000 people. Bro, think about Netflix, bro. How much does Netflix make, bro?
Allahu Alam, man. They gotta be in the billions, man.
Bro, billions to billions, bro.
I mean, they everywhere, all overseas. It's India everywhere. They in India too, isn't they? Like
Yeah, bro, and now they're making their own movies and shows, right? So,
100%.
so
So
instead
now
of
it's a Hollywood studio. Like,
yeah, it's like a Hollywood studio now, right? So let's see, Netflix has about um, it has about 500 million plus,
downloads. Okay.
five hundred
And what's
million
the
plus
service fee
downloads,
every month?
and it's I believe it's 16.99, right? They just raised it up. So 500 million. Let's say 500 million, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's just say like 40% of them pay every month, right?
Yeah.
So 200 million times 16.99, bro. That's about damn, bro. That's ridiculous, bro.
What is that? What's the number?
It's I think it's 3,398,000,000.
And that's not even if everybody pays a month.
That's only 20%,
That's crazy.
and that's monthly, bro. But look, but you also have to factor in the expenses, right? Because you have to pay royalties for all the movies they play,
Oh, that true. Yeah, yeah.
and then how many movies and TV shows they come out with. Because I think every month they come out with a new, or every day they come out with a new TV show or a new movie, right? So if you factor
Yeah.
all that in, they might make maybe like let's say 40% of that money. So let's say times 40%. So they're still making about $1 billion, a billion four every month after all the expenses and everything. That's still not bad.
It's 12 billion a year just with that.
12 million a year. And you know
With
it's
what? You say
crazy?
20% of the 500 million?
Yeah,
Just alone. The
that's long,
20%,
bro.
12 billion a year.
Mm. And
Crazy.
that's not even factoring all the people that's downloaded it. We're just factoring just only 20% of the people,
Right, right, right.
right? And we're only making 40% of the profit, meaning that 60% is going to expenses, and you're just making about 40% profit, which is good. 35% margin is real good.
Yeah, absolutely.
But bro, like if you think about that, right, and you think about a Muslim brother, he comes out with a channel like this Netflix, all Islamic channels, right? All Islamic, right? You get to watch Islamic television for the children. They got TV series coming out of the Sahabas, of got historical movies coming out, documentaries coming out, and you only try to say $4.99 a month, right? Just $4.99 a month. There's how many? 1.7 billion Muslims. Let's,
Yeah,
let's
at
just put,
least.
let's just say 100 million Muslims subscribe to it for $4.99, right? So that's $499 million a month.
It's crazy.
Now, 100 million people are subscribing to that channel and supporting that channel, and then that 499 million, right? You donate, let's say 60% of it.
Mm-hmm.
You're still making $299 million. So you donate 60%, of it to let's say the homeless shelters, or create orphanages, or pay for people's hajjs that can't afford it, like elderlies that can't afford it. You get me,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you're still making $299 million.
That's crazy, man.
And you know what it's gonna cost you? Maybe 150 grand just to build the website.
Deep.
So it
Yeah,
doesn't even
man.
cost you that much. But you know what the problem is, that once you get into that, is that do Muslims support Muslim channels, or Muslims support Muslim businesses?
Yeah, that's the key.
Because
Who's
that's the
gonna
key thing, right?
subscribe?
Because
Yeah.
what I see things, a lot of times Muslims don't support Muslim businesses.
Yeah, 100%. You already know, man.
Assalamu alaikum, brother Ibrahim. How you doing, brother?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wow,
Alhamdulillah, I'm
Walaikum
man.
good. How you
salam,
doing?
Habibi. What's good, man?
Long time,
I'm
brother.
just checking in, brother. Alhamdulillah.
Long time. How you
Yeah.
been? How you been, brother?
Alhamdulillah, man. It's been good, you know. Been a lot of things to take care of, you know, and inshallah, more things. But
Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, it's good. And how you been, Akhi? Everything?
Yeah, man. You know, I've been busy with the business, so like this is the time of the year where it gets really busy.
Yeah,
So
you got the Black
yeah,
Friday up
yeah,
soon, right?
Black Friday's coming up, but even throughout like October, November, December, people are buying every day, so we gotta keep up with
Yeah,
them.
inshallah, I'm gonna talk with you about some of this Amazon business because it seems, you know, too comfortable, you know, to just not to
It's
just let go by, you know, not to invest in
yeah.
it.
It's like like I was telling Br Abdul, like right now we're talking about Netflix and all these people, right? Like Grubhub, how much they make monthly, right? With their downloads, and we're just doing percentages, right? Like we weren't
Mm.
even doing all the percentages. We're just doing like this is 10%, and how much residual income they get every month from people that pay $2.99 a month, $2.99 a service fee, right? Or Netflix charges $16.99 a month. And then I turned around and told him, look, what if a Muslim owned a Muslim channel online? They gave all Muslim type of categories like Islamic movies, and like the Sahabas documentaries, or like even reenacting the Sahabas life story, like with actors and so that. And and the users only had to pay $4.99 a month. Children's stories and so that, and all they had to pay was $4.99 a month, and they could watch it anywhere in the world online, right?
Yeah,
How much money do you think you'll be making? Let's just say 100 million people, because it's 1.7 billion Muslims. So we're not even taking the 1.7 billion, we're just taking 100 million of them.
yeah, I see what you mean. You get like
That's
just a
499
small
million, man.
percentage. Yeah,
That's
it's enough.
$499 million a year, a month, right? And
How
this
much a
is
month?
$499 million a month.
Subhanallah.
And that's residual every month coming in. Cancel.
Yeah,
And even after that, even if today you give 60% back to the community, like a foundation, you're still making $299 million a month.
yeah. I think that's the way to go about it. Which channel is this on? This is
I was remember when we did this like a year ago. Chill spot. We had it on. Um, we just
yeah.
never used it. It was just for like regular talking about anything, any
Yeah,
kind of subject.
I thought it was Muslim Matters first, but then I realized it's not.
Yeah, we'll probably go on Muslim Matters right now. I'm gonna switch over to Muslim Matters because there's a lot more people in there. But I was just talking about Abdul because like, bro, we gotta think of something residual, bro. Like but the thing is that at the end of the day, how many Muslims will support you in this type of business?
You mean like a Netflix version? Is this what you mean, or just
Yeah, exactly. Like you know how they had that remember that movie or that TV series that everybody's watching from Turkish TV series, as was it as estrogen or whatever.
estrogen?
What's it called, bro? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, estrogen. I think that's like the female hormones.
No, what's that TV show?
But that
Uh,
sounds like these type of drama shows.
yeah,
Estrogen.
the one that he's like the Turkish leader, and man, what is it called? Armageddon,
I don't know.
Armageddon, Armageddon.
Armageddon. Oh, okay.
You remember M-Stacks and everybody was watching it on Netflix? They have a whole series of
Wasn't
it.
that like Ring of Thrones or something like that?
Yeah, it's like the Ring of Thrones, where it's before the Turkish Empire, where they started Turkish Empire. They're battling against the Christians and the Mongolians. But it's about the leaders of the Turkish uh, tribes, right? So they have a whole storyline of it, and people are watching it every day, man, on Netflix and everything. But if you had TV shows like that, or let's say you hired an actor and a whole team of actors to play out Abu Bakr al Siddiq's life, right? And when he was a Khalifa, and you made it a movie and you put it on Netflix, like a Netflix type of software or like a website, and then you had all these other educational movies and Arabic movies and all these other movies that are all towards Islamic narratives, and then you just charge $4.99, um, and people were like, hey, $4.99 is affordable every month, out of your card, and the children can watch cartoons and Islamic cartoons. The wives can watch a drama, Islamic drama. The men can watch action movies or Islamic related, or like culture, and and you charge $4.99, and let's say 100 million people using it, right? Damn, everybody's quiet now.
Oh no, man! I just realized I have mute on. I was talking with you. I said I understand economics. Basically, I think you could have the same effect with like what's it called, crowdfunding or GoFundMe thing. Like it's the subscription, the monthly payment you're looking for, right?
Yeah. Well,
Because
crowdfunding is different, right? Because I've tried crowdfunding software before.
because in this media business, I see a lot of fitna that will come with it as well.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Well, yeah, it was just an idea, right? So, like for example, right now, I just got into selling shoes. I don't know if you heard about that. So I've been selling. I've been getting into the shoe business where these $160 shoes that you can buy in the stores, you can turn around selling for like $1,500, $1,600 more.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. But I'm thinking with this business, I mean like the the content that you would have to put out. Would you have to collect all the Muslim actors and like organize the
well,
content as well?
what you would probably do is just contact, um, like how you have over here, you have MGM Studios, you have Universal Studios, you have all these studios that make film, right? So that's
Mhm.
how Netflix started. Netflix didn't start with their own production line. What they did was they grabbed movies from these and had contracts with them, and they paid royalty. Every time someone views or watch that movie, they'll get a percentage of that, 16.99.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
the
what we
royalty. Yeah,
yeah, so what you would do is probably do the same thing. Like you contact the Turkish, the Saudi Arabian, the Pakistani, the Indian, the whatever they have these dramas that Muslim people watch, and so that movies Muslim people watch. I said, look, we want to air your videos on our channel on live stream, and we'll pay you a royalty every time someone watches it. And you start with there, and then you charge them amount where it's affordable, where you make money plus, like I said, 60% of it is, let's say, expenses, and then the 40% is profit. And you make it a mark where, let's say 49, let's say 6.99 is where you need to be, where you make a good amount of money, profit wise, but you could also pay off the royalties and everything every month. Then you just do 6.99, and eventually, inshallah, like after a year or 2 years, when you start making a good income and you have the money in the account, you just start your own studios.
so but in the beginning you gotta outsource it.
Yeah, so you be like what they do right now. Like let's say like what Netflix does. Netflix has movies that come out in the theaters into their on
Yeah,
their
yeah, I see
website.
what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, in the beginning, you gotta outsource, but then you gotta create your own content,
Exactly, exactly. We do both. Outsourcing still, but also create our own content and put it in there. That way, we have rights to those, and we don't have to pay royalties on those ones. So it's
I
basically a
think
Netflix
it
style
might be.
concept.
Yeah, yeah. I think it might be. Focus first on the content. Like
Yeah.
first off, I think the intention needs to be very clear. Like, do we? Is it like for dawa or is it more for trying to give entertainment to a
See,
Muslim audience?
yeah.
You
See,
know?
the thing is that we have to have a niche, right? Because it's all about niches, right? Like
Yeah.
Netflix already has a hold on people who want to watch dramas, English dramas, or movies or cartoons, right? But they don't have a niche when it comes to specific Islamic narratives. You know what I'm saying, right? Like like Arabic, right? They might have like Indian channels, like Indian movies in there. They might have Indian TV series in there. They might have that. But what if a Muslim, Indian Muslim, wants to watch a movie where there's no kissing, there's no women wearing bikinis and stuff like that, but it still has a great storyline to it, and they can watch it on the channel.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like because I think there's some fitna that will come with it because let's just say like
Well,
this:
entertainment
if
is
you're
always
gonna,
finna. Well,
yeah,
entertainment is always finna. I mean, you know that. I mean, we can't hide
yeah,
away from
but
there.
I mean, just the whole thing with okay, so you're gonna bring, let's say, actors, actresses, whatever,
Yeah.
and so I'm just saying it might be things might be like happy things might happen, and might I don't know. I'm just saying I see some room for fitna to take place in these type of things, but you know, uh,
So my
I'm
main
just
point, was not Netflix. My main point was that we need to come out with something that we can think of that's residual and that many people will buy in groups.
yeah. But let's say like this. How about this? Like hotel. How's
Mm-hmm.
the residential business right now in the U.S.? Is the market saturated or is it like? Because
It's
I
a
mean,
mar-
let's say if
Assalamu
you.
alaikum.
Wa
Welcome,
alaikum
brother.
assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah. How are you, brother Ibrahim?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good, akhi. How you doing?
Alhamdulillah. Long time, man. Good to hear you again, brother.
Yeah, you too, man. You switch up from parking ticket, huh?
I paid up all. I paid up all the tickets.
MashaAllah, Abdul Karim, MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, we're just talking some business, like uh, because I'm thinking like this, Jaffa.
Yeah.
If you're out for the residual, like the monthly thing,
Yes.
like there are many things you can invest in. Like motel or hotel. You could even buy your own property, build it from scratch, put these what you call container buildings.
I
You
just
can have a
I just went on a I just invested in a hotel in here. Alhamdulillah.
really
Yeah, with a group of like 15 brothers. And
exactly, yeah, mashallah. That's what I mean. You go in like a crowd, like a group.
yeah, so that's what
But
I do out here. I do a lot of investments with a bunch of Muslims together. Like we put like 20, 30,000 each, and then we buy
yeah,
properties and like Airbnb properties, and get the residual from there and quarterly income coming in there. So we just started getting into hotels now. Before we were doing offices, like office spaces and buying like
yeah.
plazas. Now we're going
But
into
what's the
hotels.
returns? Like do you have like a monthly return from your investment? Like how many
It's
percent?
about 6 to 1, and you get it every quarter. Not every month, but every quarter you get you get about like a 45 to 50% ROI back. Uh,
Wait. Wait. On your investment, you get like a 50%.
yeah, no, I'm talking about your ROI is 5 to 1. So within
Say it
five
again.
months,
On what?
yeah,
On
within
what?
5 months,
ROI.
yeah, within 5 months you get your money back and that you put in.
I so say it
And
again. RRI.
oh yeah, that's what do you call
Return.
it?
You mean when
Yeah, return.
you after you
Yeah,
invest, when you
yeah,
when
return
you
on
get back,
investment.
like you break the zero. You understand
Yeah,
what I mean? So
exactly.
yeah, okay, yeah.
And then after that, everything's profits. You probably get like 20%, depending on what your equity was that you put in.
Yeah.
You get the money from there. But you know what? The hotels are real good business right now because a lot of people, like we just built a hotel. There's no swimming pool, nothing, but it's a very brand new hotel, and you know, um, it's at a location where there's gonna be a lot of traffic because there's colleges there and stuff like that. But
Mm.
that's you're right, man. That's the next big thing right now is building hotel rooms and stuff like that and
Yeah,
renting them out.
apartments too. I think that's something you should.
Yeah, even office spaces like buying land and building like offices or retail spaces for
Yeah,
retail stores.
but you know these containers, right? You know these apartments they put together in like a week. They can put like a whole building in week. They put container over container. You know these things, or
Yeah,
have you thought about that? Or
nah, not really. Hold on, let me show you something. Show you this real quick. Alright. So this one right here.
you showing something, or
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
uh,
Mm, Let me just open it up real quick. I was actually thinking about buying a restaurant one day, and I think I told you. Remember the restaurant that they were selling?
the restaurant.
Yeah, remember I was telling you about that restaurant in Texas.
Akhi, we've been talking about so many things. I don't know.
Yeah,
Restaurant. I don't know if I've heard this one.
yeah. I was thinking about buying a restaurant with a whole bunch of people, like a franchise.
Mm.
They're looking for investors to expand the restaurant business.
So what you gonna try to start your own franchise,
No, no, it was
or
already
you gonna
no. They already had the restaurant open, but they're doing so good that they decided they wanted to expand it. Like franchise it. So
yeah,
they're
yeah,
looking
yeah,
for they're looking for investors to invest in starting a franchise. Like a franchise business.
yeah. But with franchise, you need that. like the name needs to be recognized so people want to.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, bro, I show you, they're doing really good. When it comes to
Um,
sales, yeah, they're doing really good sales. That's why they wanted to franchise it, and
yeah, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah,
so but then they keep trying.
because
What's that?
I think the thing where you get most of the money of franchise is the name. The you understand what I mean? Like you have
Yeah, it's
like
the name, but
McDonald's.
it's also location,
Yeah, yeah,
name.
but location and also with name, I mean company. You have like McDonald's, they have a certain standard. You got KFC, Burger King. These
Yeah, but
franchise.
if you look at McDonald's or anything like that, McDonald's was very hard to sell back when they first started because of the fact that what they were doing was they were selling the business, but they were selling real estate with it. And what would happen is that the people would have real estate in a certain area that wasn't working for them, and they wouldn't make any money. So what McDonald's decided to do was, okay, you know what? Instead of selling the business alone, let's sell the property with the business in the right location where we think it's going to sell a lot more. When it comes to exposure of traffic. So then, now if you look at any franchisee like Subway or Burger King, well, Burger King's not a franchisee, but like Peter Domino's or what they'll do is they'll
No,
say,
no,
okay,
Burger King is a franchise.
no, I don't think Burger King is a franchise. I think no, like
How is Burger King not a franchise? I mean,
I think
you
they're owned
got it in
by
Sweden,
no, they're
you
owned by
got it everywhere in the world.
I know that, but they're owned by Pepsi, right? They're not a franchise. They're a corporate company, right? You got corporate
No, but
company
I
and
mean, listen, franchises. When someone, let's say, person they start a company, he can apply for the franchise and then to
yeah,
Burger King, and then he open up his Burger King.
yeah,
It
yeah,
can
but
be
you
in
can do that.
Sweden. He can be.
Yeah, franchise. Burger King's not a franchise. You can't open up a Burger King. You can't buy a Burger King. You can buy McDonald's because that's a franchise, but Burger King is not a
No, no,
franchise.
you can't. I know Sweden. We got Burger King in
Oh,
Sweden.
okay, but in the U.S. you can't buy a Burger King. Maybe out there because it's a different country.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how they do in the U.S., but they definitely do it in like worldwide. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably do because even like Uber, right? For example, uh,
Mm.
Uber in India is a franchise.
Uber in India. How
Yeah,
can it
so
be a How can it be a franchise?
yeah, so that's what I'm saying is that I think out in different countries, I think the company will probably do a franchise, so they don't have to worry about the overhead and what I'm trying to say, and the constant
Yeah, yeah,
advertising. So they probably do that, maybe, but in America, I don't think they do the franchise. They'll probably do it
yeah.
outside
But
country.
I don't know. I just know because of worldwide. Because
Yeah,
otherwise, I
but
don't think it would make.
yeah, but if you think
You
about it,
know.
right, like for example, Domino's, right, is a franchise, right? Subway is a franchise. Um, what do you call it? Now Taco Bell, Burger King, and these companies, they're owned by the same company. I think it's called. I think Pepsi owns these. Like Pizza Hut and so that Pepsi owns them, right? But the thing is that if I wanted to buy a location right now, right? If I wanted to buy a restaurant right now, a franchise, the franchisee, the person that's in charge of the franchisee, she will show me locations where I'm allowed to put the franchise restaurant at and the location,
Mm.
right? And then they'll say, look, this is the spot where you need to go. Or if you want to find your own spot, you can find your own spot, but then you would have to show them and then they would have to approve of it. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So wait, the friend, the one that take the franchise, he have to pick a spot or the other way around. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so if you pick the spot, then what they would have to do is they would say, okay, look, let me take a look at the spot, and they will look at the spot and the population, what the income value is in that area, like how much do people make, um, at a household. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look at all these factors before they put that restaurant there. Because if the factor is that you're low income, right? For example, and
Yeah.
you only have like 20,000 population, then the restaurant might not work there. And they'll say, look, we can't put a restaurant there.
Yeah, but I think yeah, I agree. But I think some places, it's like the one that take the franchise or the one that taking the risk. The one,
It's
not the
both.
company in itself, because okay, maybe a little bit for publicity, because uh, like they have to pay for the franchise.
Yeah.
They're using the logo, the name. They're using
Yeah, but
the
they're also representing that name. So if, for example, they get bad reviews, it doesn't only hurt them; it hurts all the stores around. You know what I'm saying? Because of the reputation. So when you get a franchise, they're very strict. Like if you go to Subway, right? My friend has about maybe 12 Subways in Chicago, right? And Subway's so strict, bro. Like they're so strict. When they come in and they see there's something wrong, they'll shut down the whole store. They'll say, "Look, man, you're not selling no more Subway. Shut it down." And they're like, "Why?" They're like, "Okay, you know what? The sanitation is bad over here, or this is bad over here. We can't sell no more over
Yeah,
here."
but sanitation is isn't
No, I'm
that
just saying. I'm just
with
giving you an
every
example.
food?
No, I'm
I
giving you an
mean, all the
example.
yeah, but that's for like all food,
No, no,
right?
but the things that the franchisee has to say in your business and say, look, you can't do this, you can't do that. You have to buy through us. You have to buy the supplies through us. You have to buy this through us. You have to get
Yeah,
trained through us. You have to do this. Because remember, the franchisee is still the franchisee's business. He's just giving you the rights to use his name. You can always take it back if he wants.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and also like you said, they have to buy the let's say they make burgers, so they have to buy the meat, they have to buy all the things.
Everything,
Remember?
yeah. So that's the thing with franchise, right? So when I was looking at this restaurant, they were given the opportunity for so they give the opportunity of investing in one of the restaurants, right? But they also had this thing in there where it said that you have the opportunity of being with us when we go forward on doing franchises. So that's what got me interested, right? Because I was like, oh, wait a second. So they're gonna franchise this restaurant, right? So they're sending a whole bunch of information about how much the restaurant makes, and I was like, you know what? I'm interested, right? They were looking for like 25,000 a person, and they need like five brothers to join. So I'm ready to join, and then they changed it around. It's like the franchisee part is not in the contract. So I was like, wait a second. I was like, because that just kills the deal, right? Because if they were to give me the opportunity of making money off the franchises too, right? That's some good money
Oh
right
wait,
there.
so they only wanted you to make money from the restaurant, but not from the big.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
not from the
that's.
franchise side. And they want to use the money that we're giving towards the franchises,
Say it
right?
again. They
They,
wanted to say it again.
the money that they were asking for was going towards the franchise.
Subhanallah. Yeah, but Akhi, I've heard this is like I've seen this happen so many times.
Yeah, so I
You
was
know.
like, no, I stepped away. I was like, no, man, it's not good. Because first he was telling us in the description, he said too, like when we're doing the contract, it said that you have a part of the franchise as well as the store, the main restaurant, and we'll get quarterly payments, right, from both. Then they changed it in the middle, where it was like, no, you have nothing on the franchise, you only have it on the store.
But wait, 1 second. This is how many restaurants do they have? Is it one restaurant?
They only have one. No, they have two restaurants, right? So what they're doing was they have a restaurant by a college, which makes the most money, right? It's the popular restaurant there, makes a lot of money. So what they're doing, they're giving you the option. The first time what they said, you'll be investing in our restaurant business as well as the franchise part of our business. Meaning that because we were going to expand and franchise it, right? So everybody was just like interested. There was like 13 or 14 brothers in the group, and we're all interested. We're like, you know what? Let's all of us get into it. Let's split it up in 14. Uh, divide by 14, whatever they want,
Yeah.
and let's all get in it. We'll get a percentage of the equity. Man, right in the middle, I guess they didn't realize it too, because it was too good to be true, right? Because they realized, oh wait, if we give them the franchise too, then they can make a lot more money from the
Mm.
franchise, right? Because people are ready to franchise. They're ready to pay to open up their own franchise restaurant. Of
But
that
how
same,
much how much share would you take from that franchise money?
yeah, I'll tell you right now. That's what I was going to show you. I don't think I should show
Because
you, but I'll tell you right now. Hold on a second.
Otherwise, I was just worrying also. Like you said, that they got two restaurants, but they want to open up a franchise.
Yeah, here you go. So here it is, right here. So okay, so you're getting 10% equity, right, for the
Mm.
franchise. I mean, for the restaurant. So you're paying 25,000 for 10%.
25,000 for 10% equity, huh?
Yeah. So
And
if you look at that end, so they're rounding their figure to 250,000 for what the restaurants for the restaurant 250.
but I mean the investors, how much piece of the pie would they take, and how much would the one seeking the capital get from the franchise?
Yeah, so you
I
get
mean,
ten
how much
percent.
would they give up from?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're getting 10%, right, of 25,000. So if they were asking for 250,000, right?
yeah,
So two hundred
yeah,
fifty
yeah, yeah.
thousand.
They asked for 20. Said again, if they asked for 250,000,
Yeah, if I think they were asking for 250,000. They were asking for 25,000 from each person.
and how
Um,
many people?
so that was 10 people, right?
So then there would be no equity for them in the franchise.
No, because what happens is that
No, no. If you said 25,000 for 10%,
yeah,
and if they
so that's what
seeking
they
two hundred
did.
fifty, if
That's
they
what they
seeking two hundred
realized.
fifty thousand, there would be no piece of cake for them
Exactly, and
for
that's what
10%.
they. I think that's
Yeah.
what they realized, right? Because when we were like, everybody was jumping on, right? Because they were like, "Oh my god, man, this is such a great deal." Yeah, let me read it to you right here. Check this out. Seeking investors looking to buy into an established restaurant located next to the University of Texas at Arlington. Opportunity for immediate residual income. At this time, the investment is into the proper location only. So before it didn't say that, right? Before it said it was on this as well as the franchise. Now look what it says. At this time, the investment is into this proper location only, not into the New York Eats franchise company. Before it was adding the franchise company to it too, right? Or other locations. The owners or founders of both will combine 10 years experience in the fresh restaurant industry. Expected residual income, which is ROI of 14 to 16% buyback after 3 years. Investors have options to continue 200,000. So you actually raised it up to 14 to 16% just for that restaurant, right? But before that, they had the franchise company also in the agreement. When they realized that they put the franchise in it as well, they took it out.
So what? They realized they're gonna end up with nothing, huh? In the
Exactly.
middle of like, yeah, man. It's I don't know. It just from
It's
what I understood, it sounds unprofessional. Like,
yeah, and people were mad, bro. People were pissed off, and they were just like, you know what? I'm not interested anymore. And I was like, bro, this doesn't make any sense because they had a private group for only the investors, and they were talking, and they were like, look, it doesn't compute, it doesn't make sense. Why are we not
but
involved in
wait.
the?
Was it like this? Was it like this? They seek an investment where it's $25,000 for 10% share of equity, uh,
Yeah,
and the total amount is 250,000.
yeah.
Was this so? So they want $250,000. Every share for 10% is 25. Achi, like how can they make this mathematic? It doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, they
Like,
wanted to do 25,000
like
for 10%
listen,
equity.
it's like I want to borrow money so you guys can drive a car. I buy a car so you guys can drive it.
Exactly. That's
It's
exactly what they're
not
saying.
subhanallah.
That's exactly what they're
But
saying.
how? But these people, you say they're successful in business.
No, they might be successful in business, right? But they weren't successful in making their partners happy, right?
No,
With the
I
deals.
mean they have like a restaurant going, right?
Yeah, man, mashallah, bro, they're doing really good restaurant. Like we saw the the statements of what they're making monthly, really good. Also,
Yeah, but how can they make this? I mean, this is
yeah, the thing is
crazy.
that I think what they were doing, they were trying to. I think they're doing it too fast, where they're doing too many things at one time and asking for the money. Um, they're expecting too much for too less. You know what I'm saying? Like or too less for too much. I mean
Yeah,
that.
but brother, it doesn't make sense because
No, it didn't make sense.
they $250,000, okay,
Yeah.
where they give out 100% for 250,000. It does.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Subhanallah.
saying. Exactly. So that's why everybody got mad, right? And they were like, this doesn't make any sense, just like you're saying, right? And then they changed it. When everybody says, this doesn't make sense, you're adding the franchise to it. This is how much you want, this, and this. What are we missing? They changed everything, and then they said, okay, it doesn't include the franchise company. It only includes it only it's only for the restaurant. That's it. Then they were like,
Yeah, but
oh, wait a
basically,
second.
basically they should just sell the restaurant then, or
Yeah.
if they or they think that the franchise connected to the restaurant,
No, they
or
wanted
like
to connect. They wanted
or maybe they want to scam you, so you become the
to.
franchisee taker.
No, what they wanted to do was they wanted to get that money, right? And they wanted to use it towards a franchise business. Meaning that because they wanted to expand so much, they wanted to use that money and open a franchise, like buy properties
Yeah,
to franchise, right? Because just like I said, McDonald's and these people they buy properties, and then what they do, they'll sell the property with the franchise, so everything is owned by the franchisee or the franchise company. Right? Like they own
hmm
that company, they own the land, and they own the business, and you're franchising it. So that's what they were trying to do. But what they were trying to do was just trying to be slick. What they were saying was, we're gonna give you a portion of our restaurant, and we're gonna add you to the franchise as well when we start franchising. Now, when someone says that to you, right, and they show you what they're making, and they say this is how our hamburgers look, this is our website, this and that. Now you're looking at this is like a future McDonald's for Muslims or something, like this is a future McDonald's for college kids, right? So now everybody's all interested. You got 10, 15 people just interested, like, oh my God, man, only 25, 30,000. You know, I could get like a 10% equity and I get a percentage of the franchise as well as the restaurant, right? Now the owner's thinking about it, like, oh shit, we messed up. We should have never added the
yeah,
franchise.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't make sense. So because the franchise is it's not something you can touch. You understand what I mean? It's like a business deal that connect you to restaurant.
So far, I bro.
Walaikum salam. How are we?
Good, man. We Ibrahim.
Alhamdulillah.
Bro, I forgot I had this channel, bro. Me and Brother Abdul were like, yo, man, I still got this channel.
Yeah, guys. If you no problem. Let me know in it. I'll jump on whenever you go on in it. But if you pack up earlier, come down. We're talking about this LBGTQP as well now. I don't know if you know
What?
about this P.
I don't know.
Hey, what the P stand for, man? Right. Well, in the UK, yeah, they changed all the laws, innit? And it affects all the kids, innit? Even our kids as well.
Yeah.
And like we just looked at it, yeah, they're very clever in thinking. But anyway, if you get time and have a look at it, he's basically to do with paedophilia, and they're making it legalized kind of shit.
Oh,
Anyway,
pedophilia?
it's somewhat to talk. But it's part of you guys' problem, innit? From America, Los Angeles problem, innit?
Yeah, they got a lot of
Rainbow Nation.
Rainbow Nation.
Yeah, your Rainbow Nation has started it all off.
Yo, Safaz, I was gonna ask you, bro, whatever happened to that real estate thing?
Hey,
The real
it's still there,
estate.
man. I just did. Look, do you know my Hangouts here? My Hangout thing's been closed down, innit? So I can't get hold of it. It's same as Abdullah's.
Yeah, but message me on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'll give you a call tomorrow then. Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, no worries. Well, big up Ibrahim. Jazakallah for coming today, innit?
Barakallah feek. Thank you for the what you call it, welcoming.
Yeah, no worry. And don't worry, yeah, that thing I said, yeah, it's not going to be like a thing, man. I don't intend to. It's just last couple of days, it's just been mad. I've tried to keep myself away from all this. Hey?
Hey, what's up with Hey, bro,
You said about what? You said forgive me about that thing or something.
Oh, about the last 3 days, 4 days, yeah. Like, there's been a few issues in it. Look, I've already started streaming about 13 days ago. Okay, literally.
Marcel, you've been doing good, bro.
But I was trying. Hey,
You're doing good, Marcel.
no, but do you know what my point is? Yeah, what these guys don't understand. What my issue was from day one is, it's not a like like how yours is Muslim Matters, like a Muslim thingy only. Yeah. What my point is, yeah. Look, I want these guys to come to us. We should go over there. And literally, in the last 13 days, I've had all the big boys there. Literally. And the good thing.
But you know what? The thing is, I came on your channel for the fact that, for me, I think it's doing good right now. But remember, I even asked you. I was like, look, I wanted the channel because a lot of brothers are saying that you're bringing in like Raj, this and that.
Yeah, but you're right, in Raj. Yeah, but the problem is, the reason I brought him in was purely because there's certain things that he used to say, and Ibrahim, yeah, I used to go to other panels in it and start but then I felt oppressed in it, like they don't give you the chance. Whereas here, if he comes in, I can drill him on it, and literally he stopped saying a lot of things because I've exposed a lot of his religious beliefs. He keeps going on about jizya. I'm not going to pay the jizya, all that stuff. Yeah. Well, guess what? His book says whichever country you live in, you have to abide by the law of the land. So if it's a Muslim country, he has to pay the jizya.
Subhanallah. Talk about shooting yourself in the
Exactly. See, this is the reason why, Ibrahim. Yeah. But if I go on another panel, they delete this. They delete the thing in it. The actual.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I think like what
Do you know what happened? These elders
that Abdullah gave you before. I think it's like when you have someone like reach a point where you know what I mean, like you give him the dawah, he said his things, he had his 10 hours of what I mean, like saying his thing. I think it's just that thing, so it doesn't become like.
I think with him, yeah, you're right, yeah, in that sense, yeah, with Hassan, yeah. But people like Raj, yeah, the problem is, look, he goes on about jizya. I've squashed his thing about jizya. Do you know what? In his actual thingy, religion, they've got no punishment for anything. Murder, fornication, rape, bloody, prostitution, anything. There's no. So what? So I said to him, what do you do? And then, you know what I said to him? But in your book, it says you have to follow the law of the land. So if you're in a Muslim country, you have to follow the Sharia. End of. So and then you know what? His elders came and told him, don't debate with them. You don't know what you're talking about. And ever since then.
But that's the thing. If you have a dialogue like that, like where you can dismantle a lot of this aggressive hatred, where you can dismantle this narrative, anti-Islamophobic narrative, that's good. But
and you know he's do you know another thing? Guru Nanak, yeah? Guru Nanak, yeah? Look, check this out. He built a mosque in Iran, but he never had any followers. Who did he build the mosque for? The mosque is still there now. Who did he build it for? Guru Nanak, yeah? He went to Mecca, and according to them, he's a saintly figure. So he either lied or he was a Muslim. He lied to get into Mecca, or he was a Muslim. That's why he went to Hajj twice. They can't. Raindrop didn't. He couldn't argue the point with me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I agree. Like, if you want to tackle this narrative and dismantle, it can be a good thing. But I think, for me, some people like
Hassan,
some Islamophobes. No, but some Islamophobes, it's like I don't feel to entertain them.
No. You're right. You're right. You're 100% right. There's certain people that you don't need to entertain. And I agree with that. But there's certain people that go around saying about my religion. He says, like he basically goes on about, the age of Aisha. And I said, listen, what's the age in your religion? Age of consent? You haven't bloody got one. So what are you complaining about? They don't have an age of consent. So does that mean you can marry a 1-day-old? Yes.
Yeah.
See? So these are the things, but the problem was when I went on Dan's panel and did all this, the recording's not there. When I did it on my panel, it's there. So now when he comes in, he shuts his mouth.
Yeah. So that's the thing, Like,
Oh, stop it! I had 3 Jews on, yeah, and one of the Jews was clever, really. He's basically memorized about five paras of the Quran, yeah, and he was giving it the big ones. This. I said, okay, recite the Torah. Torah. He did. He said, recite the Quran. He really did. But you know the funny thing is, he said Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim before every surah. So I just said to him, you now have just done what Musa alayhi salam said on Mount Sinai. Somebody's going to come. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to him, somebody's going to come and he's going to say this in my name. You've just done it. So how can you be a Jew? How can you? You've just said Bismillah, not me. And that was it. He left after that. Never came back.
Subhanallah. Yeah. No, but I'm saying this type of dialogue, it's good. I'm just saying to, beware, like, I'm just saying if you got Muslims listening in, sometimes it can be better, to have like a clear cut, like the Quran, Sunnah, you give them that.
100%. No, but look, like today when you lot were talking with Abu Mujahid, I didn't stop it. I said, yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah, that's fine. And they do that. But at certain times, yeah, they don't do it. Certain times they do. And what I've done, yeah, is literally, like, if you notice now, no Muslims go on to Reels panel. None of them. I've not seen one Muslim on there.
Alhamdulillah.
I've stopped Zubair going on there. Yeah, I've stopped them. Like, a lot of them, like, now, don't even go. Like M-Stacks and all these lot, they go less and less and less.
Go where? You cut
it's
out.
Because they've got somewhere to go. That's all it is.
You cut out.
No, I'm saying they don't go into other panels. Like they don't go to like the non-Muslim panels. Do you understand? That's all it is. I think some of these guys, yeah, no matter what you say, they're gonna go.
Yeah, but I think it's good, to have now, limited conversation with some people, and some Islamic folks. I don't even think you should say one word to.
So and the good thing about it, check this out. If there's a load of Muslims, eventually what they're going to talk about, they're going to talk about the deen, aren't they? Eventually, they always do in the conversation, and that's what I found.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you do get, look, if there's eight Muslims there, what are they going to talk about? Eventually, they're going to talk about the deen, aren't they? It's 100%. Now they do. So I know that side, yeah. Like reactionaries there. You lot, you were there. You started a conversation with Abu Mujahid. Bloody about that bloody guy. What's his name?
Yeah. It was mostly because
the conversation is there.
Yeah. But I mean, it was mostly because like. I don't know. He's been saying this. Yasir Qadi. He's been saying some things lately that you can't just wipe under the carpet. Like clear cut. Any person that think Quran, Sunnah with the understanding of the Sahaba, they have to raise a concern towards this. And
I even said to all these, like on my thingy, yeah, I made a list of all the channels, yeah, all the Muslim channels in it, like to support them, yeah. I've even said to Jafar, look, even if you're not there, yeah, connect onto mine and just live stream it. The bottom line is, yeah, just make it big, yeah, so people know about it. I've told everybody, just come on, join onto mine, live stream it on yours. How we do anyway, so people know about us, so they know we're united. That's my point. That's my goal. That's my thingy. Because look, at the end of the day, like. This is the whole idea of, hey? Do you understand what I mean, Jafar?
Yes, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to do. Live streaming?
Look, it's like now, you could jump on as an example, I could jump on yours. We'll just live stream it. That's it.
Yeah, I was going to do that later. I just started this channel again. We're testing it out and stuff like that. And then Brother Ibrahim joined us. So I sent you a list. Bro, because what I want to do is I was live stream, but how do I live stream it from yours then?
All you do, right, is you come into my channel, yeah? Okay? And then, on StreamYard, you just basically screen share that onto StreamYard. That's it. And you're still, and you can still talk and everything, no problem. And literally, when you go away, just put it on mute, and you're going to do your thing, and it'll still live stream on yours.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So literally, right, you could come on my live stream it. You can still talk to me, no problem. You can still talk on the panel, but it'll just be live streaming through yours. So everybody I've got on mine will come up on yours anyway. Literally. So whatever you see is what they're going to see. Do you know how you do Google Hangouts live stream?
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like, it's exactly the same.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
And then, you know, like, even if you're not there, you could just leave it on there, put it on mute. That's it. It'll still live stream.
So when is this debate? By the way, if I don't know, this you said it was gonna come on.
He should be here. If not, you know, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. He said he's going to come today, but I think yesterday MSAX gave him a bit too much. I think the problem with him, I think the Shias like got to his head. And some of the stuff he was quoting was the Shia things.
Cool. What's his name?
Sid, RS Sid.
Mm.
And what he was saying is, he was like Shia stuff that he was saying. So that's why. But alhamdulillah, let's see what happens.
Who's this guy? I've heard about this guy in Sid before from Moldine or something.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Yeah, with him, he does support like all the channels. Yeah, doesn't matter who they are.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think a lot of people like wanted to know why this, whatever. But I think with him, I'll be honest with you. Yes.
Okay. You know what? That's what I was going to ask you about. Someone messaged me in the back saying that this guy Sid gave you money and that's why Bob was mad or something.
No, do you know what? I'll tell you what happened. Right, basically, right. You know, with all this
I gotta go. Okay.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
barakatuh. We'll talk again, brother. So, what was saying?
Yeah. Basically, he did a donation. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, he donated to Jordan M. He donates to Saeed. So does everybody give their money back?
I guess not.
Yeah. But the problem is with him, people take it the wrong, you know, this, or he's done that. But the bottom line is nobody's spoken to him. His wife and his daughter are Muslims. He's not.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
So what do we do? Just get rid of him and say, okay. But when he's got questions to ask, instead, you know what happens is, instead of answering the questions, they all start like sticking it on him. Oh, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Do you know what I mean? It's not productive.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's what someone was saying, and I was like, wait a second.
But the problem is with Bob, look, check this out though. Bob, he's the one person that says Garfield to the whole world, but nobody checks him.
Yeah.
With me, I check him. I said, no, mate, you're not coming on my channel until you. Why can't, instead of saying Garfield, why can't you say, may Allah guide you? Why can't you say that? That sounds a lot better. Why do you keep saying this? And the only reason you say it is when the narrative isn't for you. When something says something against you, you've told me, everybody has to give bayah to your bloody Abu Big Daddy that's died, Why should I? Who the hell is he?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense either, bro.
So this is the reason why. And with me, that's why I don't let him on the panel. And when he does come on the panel, he can't piss around like with Google Hangouts, start kicking people off and taking over and shit. Yeah. And I say to you, if you open your mouth, I'm just going to boot you.
How's ours going now? Ours is better now?
Yeah, he is. But bottom line is, look, at the end of the day, he was a bit funny. But, my point is, look, you can go and do your own thing. I'm not bothered. I've just done something for everybody. It's there. People want to come on, they can come on. Yeah, that's it. And, I've tried my best with Zubaida. Even Br Abdul knows. I've got slack for her. But the problem is, these guys, they don't want to give her a chance. But then they're all right to give ardz and Bob a chance, no problem.
Yeah, I don't understand
that's
that.
Hypocritical. That's hypocritical, isn't it?
Yeah, remember
you have to work both ways.
I called it out yesterday. I was like, you guys are they're being hypocrites.
Yeah, al-wara, innit?
But I actually, I don't know if you saw that, but I questioned Abu Qatada.
Yeah, I was there. You did. I seen it as well, and they made up some bloody narratives. Yeah,
you saw that, right?
Yeah. But this is the thing, though, and this is why, Jeff, I think, the issue is, if we all stick together, they have to come. And when they come, it's on our terms. Yeah, you want to do your shit, go and do it somewhere else. I'm not bothered.
No, of course.
And this is why, with me, I didn't say it's a Muslim. This is the thing. It's not a channel. It's owned by a Muslim, but it's a panel for free speech, but limited free speech. You can't take the mick out of the religion or prophet, or anything like, or mums, fathers, mothers, daughters, whatever. No, I'm not going to stand for it.
The thing is that you're always going to get haters, bro.
And yeah, but bro, listen, I don't care. That's my point. But you know, the funny thing is, them haters, they always come back anyway.
Yeah,
that's
the
weird
what I'm saying. It's funny that the haters are the ones that always come, but then they start hating still, but they still come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very
Why,
interesting.
how do you think I had 20 people on my panel? Stop it.
We're so busy with the holidays. I've been watching once in a while, but
Yeah, what I'll do then, Jeff, I'm going to get off you. I need to get back in it. If you get time, yeah, jump on in it and do a thing, test the live stream out, thingy, see how it goes. But I've told these guys, because the thing is with mine, I'm just going to leave it on in it.
yeah, I'll do that right
Just
now.
jump on if you want, yeah, and we're talking, and at least people will know about your channel in it a bit more, and then you can thingy.
Yeah. What's that? Hold on a second. What should I put as a title?
No, just go into. Hey.
Just leave
Just
the
think
title.
of a title, innit? Just put it on. Just think of a title. Just put sharing stream test or something like that. Just put something like that in it. Just try it out, see how it goes.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
And then you have to jump onto mine and then do it that way, literally, because you won't be able to do it like this now.
Send me your link.
Yeah, my link's on the thingy. So what you'll have to do is close this down and then go into it, and then once you're in here, basically, you know how you join mine, you're gonna have to do it like that. And then you can just share it on StreamYard and make it bigger, and then you can put your what's it on, actually I'll have my thingies on, the subtitles and all that stuff anyway. So
Hey, we got
But Abdullah, how are you anyway?
the Odo's eating. Br Abdul.
He's eating.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just
jump on, man. Even brother, look, the problem is, yeah, look, I'll be honest with you. Yes, I gave mods out. The reason I gave it out, because everybody kept timing everybody out, and that's not. Do you know how many people I had timed out, or into my thingy? 123 the first day. The third day there was 105.
But now you know how it feels, bro. When everybody coming at you from all angles, and
yeah, exactly. So I've stood my ground. I said, look, if you don't like it, don't come back. I'm not bothered, because I can't keep everyone happy. And you know what it is? What I found is everyone's got personal issues with people. That's the problem.
Exactly, bro.
Of course. So when the enemy come in there, they're gonna hide the dude, man.
Yeah. Do you know what? Ali Dawah came into my chat today. And you know what they did? They timed him out straight away.
Say wallahi, bro.
Well, wallahi. Ali Dawah came to say, give me salam and everything. And guess what? They timed him out.
You could have got him on the panel, bro. Oh my days. Yeah, because it's them Kawaris, man.
Yeah. So what I said to them was, right, don't take the piss anymore.
Jeez.
So basically, I unfingered him, and I kind of modded him up here so it wouldn't happen again. So he's gonna pop back anyway. But
inshallah, man, soon.
No, but this is the thing, though. Yeah, at least I know you. Like, even look. Oh, by the way, Wendy did a video about me. I'm supporting terrorism now.
Oh, so then you got some new people that will come to your channel and check it out, then,
bro. Look, all of them at the moment, yeah, they're all checking my channel. Guess what? I got Peace Drop as a subscriber now as well.
Wow.
So he's looking at it. But the funny thing is, none of the Islamophobes dare come in. The thing, because they know they're gonna get killed.
They get their heads chopped off, man.
Yeah, and but my thing is, no, come in, no problem. I want you to come in. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
And look, Br Abdullah, yesterday, yeah, you were trying to sort out a problem, innit, for Zubairi, yeah? And look, they all turned on you, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, not all the Asian brothers.
Yeah.
They emotional.
You know what I mean?
When I said it, they agreed with what I said.
What'd you say, Joppa?
They agreed with what I said. Remember what I said?
Yeah.
They all agreed, bro. Like, yeah, Joppa's right.
And then they went right back to saying she's a racist and this and that, and
yeah, Saeed didn't help at all either, man. Saeed didn't help that situation.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna go back, find out what they're talking about, jump in it, and then.
But you know what I'm saying is that Saeed should have said at least something, because Saeed was in the same type of situation not too long ago.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
he said that on my channel today, and I kind of squashed it by playing that Quran thing about with my son, because I knew I couldn't be bothered talking about it.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I
first
did.
Yusuf cut him off, Sir Faz, and then you
Yeah,
came with the Quran.
and then he forgot about it, so that worked.
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to say to him, Said, you were in the same position before, man, a year ago. So think about it that way.
Yeah. Hey, what's the
Yeah,
link? What's the link for your hangout thing?
Go on my thingy, YouTube now, live thing. It's on the description.
Okay. Br Abdul, you go there?
yeah. Inshallah, man. I'm gonna finish eating, and then I'll jump on the thing.
Yeah, jump on in it.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, it's water. Okay. Right, I'll see you there in it. Okay.
Ah,
Okay,
cool.
brother.
Okay, love.
Mhm. I'm gonna go over there. See what's up.
You about to go over there, set it up in a double live stream or whatever.
Yeah, see how to do it. Let me see how to do it first. Let's
All
see.
right, man.
Edit.
Yeah. Trust.
Fuck.
I know this thing. Hey, bro, this is a troll account called Jafar Rizvi. Is that actually Jafar himself?
Yeah,
Yes.
Shafa. Yeah, it is. It's
Oh,
Shafa.
yes. Okay.
I offer someone docs his picture and all sorts of shit for a minute. Walaikum salam. Talking, no, we're talking Aga Khan,
Walaikum salam.
Aga Khan. Yeah, what do you know about Aga Khan? Yeah. So do you know about the Aga Khan bathwater Jaffa? Yeah, listen to this. Yes, Aga Khan has a bath in his water, yeah, and then the Ishmailis they literally buy it to drink it. I'm not even trolling. I'm not even trolling, bro. I'm not even trolling here. Trust me. I know I trolled, but I'm not trolling here.
Uh-oh. Here comes the troll of the trolls. Assalamu alaikum, reactionary.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How you doing?
Oh,
Bash your
Walaikum salam.
pants.
yo, reactionary. Just wanted to let you know, yeah. Did you know LBGTP as well? What the P stands for?
No, it's BP. It's BP.
Oh, BP. Yeah, BP.
No, what's BP stand for?
No. What does P stand for? P.
Have a guess.
P.
Have a guess.
Have a guess. 3 guesses. Go on.
It's got paedophile, so I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
Yes.
It is
Yeah.
What?
And the B?
pedosexual. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the B?
Bestiality.
Paedophile?
Bestiality.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my.
I
Do
don't
you know?
believe.
Wait,
You don't believe us?
wait. Reactioner. Do you know
Right.
what transabled is?
No.
Bruv. This is a joke.
This is
Google
fucking
it.
hilarious.
Google this one. Yeah, you choose to be disabled, innit? You're the wheelchair and thing.
No.
Bruv, brilliant for disabled parking spots now, bruv. That's what man's gonna do, bruv.
Okay.
But yeah,
Subhanallah.
you choose to be disabled these days, man.
I can't keep up with this shit, man.
The reactionary, I was saying that they're basically teaching kids now from the age of 6 to 11 to like play with themselves, and they're promoting LGBTQBP.
it might not be pedosexual actually. Oh, something else is all right. Okay, all right. The full thing now is LGBTQQIAAP.
What?
But
What the?
where's the B
There's a
gone?
there's a plus in it as well.
Yeah, I think they just do LGBT and then plus because it covers everything else pretty much.
Bloody hell.
But there's two because there's a B in there as well, but I don't know why they've not listed the B. But anyway, this is what it stands for: lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, transsexual, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual, ally, what ally? I don't even know what the fuck. Pansexual, bestiality, and pedosexual. I think it is. I can't even keep up with this shit, man. Fucking hell.
So Roger's like trying to spam the fucking chat with his link in it.
Who is?
Raj. But
Raj,
you know
naughty
what?
boy.
But you know what I've
Naughty,
done, yeah?
naughty.
You know what I've done, yeah? I extract this channel in his main channel in it. So
My
he's
video from Speaker's Corner starting at 9:45 on my channel.
Stop reading it out, man. What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah,
Time him out.
yeah,
Time
timed
this
him out.
pussy out, man.
Raj, naughty man. Why are you trying to promote your dead channel here?
This is
everyone.
the
Wait.
problem with
No.
him, man.
Let him. Wait. Listen. Let him promote and everyone go and strike it, innit? Go and strike it for hate speech. Yo, everyone, go and strike Roger's video for hate speech, innit? That's what I'm saying. That's why I've been striking him so much.
I don't even know how you strike a channel. How do you strike a channel?
Flag it. Click on a flag.
On
And
the
just
the
go on hate
options, you can go
speech.
to report and you go through the option, go through the motion.
But that's only on live, not on a video though, is it?
Yeah, you can do it on all of them.
Oh yeah.
Look,
Okay.
I'm going for hateful or abusive content.
Yeah, but that shit doesn't work, does it?
Yeah, bruv. I took this fucking live stream. One time he was on live, yeah? And his whole live stream, everything went down all of a sudden, innit?
Yeah.
Yo, check this out, man. Aga Khan bathwater sells for $256 an ounce. Bloody hell.
Hey, don't hide Raj. Don't hide Raj, and whoever's doing it, man. Because he still has his channel still.
Yeah, unhide him, man.
Yo, Raj. I think you should jump on and tell us what the paedophilia is, yeah, between you guys, yeah, the ones that you promote with Banksy and everyone. Now we know why Banksy promotes it.
Yeah, Raj, you pervert.
You pigeon pedo.
Rogers, though, man, you have to understand, he's an old man with no fucking wife or nothing forever.
Well, who said he hasn't got a wife? He's got that. He's got the thing in it, and he actually promotes her as well now.
Oh, that's
or
true. Yeah.
LBGT. Yeah, you know,
Talking
no wonder it's
Simon.
a misfit crew.
Simon, yeah.
And then you go Zubaydah says that Asians do not integrate into British society. You got Raj here. He's a full on far right guy, bruv. You know them ones, isn't it? He's the best example.
Come on.
And I know he doesn't go Edgware Road and
Faz, you better watch yourself. Stinging nettles have arrived.
Oof, battle of the stinging nettles. TYM in the house.
Saeed.
Welcome, Saeed.
Yo, Faz, when are we gonna get this part 2, man? You and Saeed.
Yeah, let's do it now, man. Let's do it now.
No, me and Saeed have come to a compromise.
What? You don't record him, he doesn't sting you in nettles.
No. It's better than that.
What?
He said he's going to take a shower. I'm going to take a shower, and we're going to swap waters. Job done.
Yeah. What? And sell it as like a calm bath water, yeah?
No. It's going to be called stinging nettles water. Oh, stop it.
What?
Who's gonna buy
I don't even
that?
get that. I don't even understand that.
I don't get
What'd you say?
Nettles. What's the stinging nettles thing about?
Apparently, Saeed
the
said that he was
stinging
gonna. Apparently, Saeed said he was gonna beat Faz with stinging nettles or something. Yo, Ads, you're here, yeah? Ads.
Yo, bro.
Apparently, these two had an argument on your channel. Have you got that video still?
Nah, I haven't, you know.
Bro, I would have paid to see that, man. Seriously.
Don't worry. Ask the people that live there. Faz remembers it vividly, but he's just not talking.
Faz is saying it was a draw.
No, I reckon Saeed won with the stinging nettle comment.
Yeah, I heard Saeed kicked his ass. Faz is saying he.
It's not my fault. He couldn't think of anything else. Typical Bengali crap, mate. He comes out with.
Stinging nettles.
Anyway. I won't say anything else, but I'll leave it at that.
Yo,
Where is he anyway? Why is he not talking?
I don't know. Maybe he's getting the stinging nettles out. Get ready to whoop your ass.
Yeah, we drove reactionary away.
Has reactionary gone?
Yeah.
He's going to do the research on that P word, isn't he?
Yo,
Yeah.
just give me some time. I'm coming. Yeah, just doing something.
You bring the nettles. Bring the nettles with you, bro.
Yeah. Don't worry. Bring the nettles.
What are you eating, Sidbak?
Nothing. Popcorn.
Making some noise, man.
Sorry, bro.
It's not you making noises. In Faz and his barn.
Munching away.
Sometimes
do you still eat bun?
Only after I've eaten. Once I've eaten rice.
Twice a day.
Do you have sweet one or
sweet one twice a day? No, sweet one. I can't do the tobacco one. It's too much fun.
The sweet one is nice, actually.
True that.
But I don't know why you have to let it drip out your mouth, man.
No, that's wrong. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
That's just not right.
Yeah.
No, do you know why they do that? Yeah. You know when they have the tobacco one?
Yeah.
The reason they sting it out is so they don't eat the tobacco. You know, the juice. That's why they do it.
Yeah, because the sweet it out, man. Just let it drip on the mouth and that.
Oh, well, they can't help it when they talk and walk and
But is it like a numbing, like tobacco?
It's do you know how they? Right, have you ever been back home here where they've got their beadies?
Yeah.
Those pure rolled. It's basically that's what it is.
Right. Okay.
So they just break a bit of that and just chuck it in with it.
Right. Okay. But they say it's bad as well.
Hey, it is bad. Health wise, it's really bad.
Yeah. Like cancer and stuff.
Yeah, it is cancer, definitely.
What sweet bun? Or the tobacco one?
No, the tobacco one.
Yeah, that's really bad.
The tobacco, yeah.
What surface is that what you munch on?
The sweet one.
Yeah. What the tobacco pan or the sweet
No,
one?
not the tobacco, the non-tobacco one. The sweet one.
Yeah.
The sweet one doesn't have tobacco.
Okay, I thought this chewing tobacco thing's some proper outdated thing now, isn't it though?
No, man.
No,
Barnes okay.
I don't know, bro. I don't really know too many people like in my generation that really munches on this panting.
Yo, Asif,
Yeah.
the Aga Khan bathwater. He said the video's done.
Ah, I see it. I see it.
It's on his page.
Yo, Oz, man, stop trolling with that account, yeah.
It's not
Allow
there.
me, man. I'm putting the kids to bed, bruv. It's got nothing to do with me.
That is you. That is you.
Alright, shit.
That's definitely you. Look, I can't see any of Ard's other accounts, but whenever that one comes, he's gone.
I wasn't really thinking Aristide would look like that for some reason. I don't know why, innit?
So, Asif, what do you think about Miss Wendy Screwloose saying that,
What did she
jihadi
say?
channel and, well, she apparently fancies Sid Bash. She likes his muscles, but she thinks I'm a frigging terrorist.
You're what? You're what?
She's reported me to as bloody counter-terrorism.
Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, that's what she said.
She chat shit, man.
No, do you know what?
Okay.
No, you know what it was, Asif? She's butthurt because of Winston Hitler.
What did Winston Hitler do? Hey, why did Sarah Sahara getting hidden for?
Who?
Sarah Sahara.
Yo, Imtiaz said she's a youth or something, man. He says that she's 16.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay,
Is
yeah.
it?
Fair,
Stay
fair,
away.
fair.
Yeah, so he
Stay
hid her
away from
yesterday.
this.
Then
This is
somebody,
This is not real McGee's panel. Go away.
yes, somebody unhid her. So we all get done for grooming. He says. So I'm just doing what he said, man.
yeah. That's true. That's true, man. Apparently, Sarah Sahara is a Sikh, from what I've heard. Also,
Of it.
Somebody said yesterday
yeah,
in the chat that she's a
yeah.
Shia, and then somebody said
Nah,
she's Sikh.
yeah, I heard it's a Sikh here, but she keeps on saying Ya Ali every minute.
No,
I
you
don't
know what
get.
it is? It's
I need
Ali
to
Khan.
ask Raj.
It's Ali Khan.
I need to. No.
It's Ali
Sarah
Khan.
Sahara's been about for ages. I need
She's
to
been
ask
about
Raj
for
this.
yeah. When
I
I
need to
came,
get
when I
from.
left in November, I seen her on Modi's channel. Back then, Modi was grooming her.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
bloody
mad
hell.
thing, bruv.
Yo, it's a mad thing, bro.
Oh, Abu Mujahid. Assalamu alaikum.
The idiot. Hey, so is this true, the Abu Mujahid? What you want?
What? One eye.
Yeah, we're going for
One
this one eye
eye.
thing. We're going for this one eye thing, Abu Mujahid.
We're going for this one eye thing, bro.
Yeah, what's this about?
Abu Mujahid on the troll mission today.
He likes he likes that trans disabled, doesn't he? He likes
What's
girl with
the
one eye.
The trans disabled. Is that what you like? So you
Yeah.
like the one eye burqa? Is that what you're rolling on?
What's
He likes Cyclops girl.
Cyclops thing, bro.
What's the topic, bro?
It's
Topic
about the
is
one-eyed burqa, bro.
yeah. Topic is get Abu Mujahid a Rishta.
Why?
Yeah, bro. We try to find you a wifey, bro.
Find your
Yo,
wife, man.
Quantum just said Sid Bash and Wendy. What a combination.
What a combination. The young and the old.
Wait, is she Christian or Jew?
Who? She's Christian.
Yo, he can marry her, fam.
Yeah, and
Hey, wait. 1 second. Sid Bash already married him. Am I right, innit? He's got kids and thing, right?
No, he's a single man. He's ready to mingle.
Oh no way! I thought my man was like some grown ass man with wife and kids and thing.
Nah, man. He's like Raj.
Oh
He's
shit!
like,
Sid Bash rolls like me then, innit?
Yo, listen.
Well, do you live on your J's or something?
Nibru, that was low. He's like,
I know it was low. It was kind of low, I take that back actually. Yeah, no one can be like Raj. That's like ultimate
not
plus,
like
man.
Raj.
Yeah.
Raj
Just
doesn't
one
leave
second.
that basement. Okay, go ahead.
Faz.
Yeah.
You know this Wendy that you talk? Is that the same Wendy that used to be on Betty's channel?
Yeah.
Oh,
the old
right.
woman.
Okay.
Yo, Nibiru, what does your picture symbolize? Is that your wife shouting at you and you're like, I don't care?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
The next man said Sid Bash will steal all her cash. Oh no.
Yo, odds, fix up, man. Yo.
Yeah, Aki, I'm gonna find your wrist. I'm going to Pakistan soon. I'll find one for you.
Bro, why is everyone acting like they need to find me something, bro? I didn't ask no one to find me nothing.
No, but we can read the signs in it.
Don't worry, we your brothers in the deen, innit? We're gonna help you, innit?
Why don't we do this? Why don't we ask Jan of Shia or China? Sorry,
Jan of Chan.
Yeah, let's get him to get a Uyghur for you.
Bro, listen,
They
if
want to
he
get
was,
rid of him.
I ain't gonna lie, if it was Yan of Japan, then I might think about it.
Yeah, Jan of Japan.
But Yan of China, man, nah, the Chinese.
Yan of Japan, man. She love you a long time, you know.
No, it's Jan of Shia.
No. I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, it's
Yo, Asif, can we hook up Aga Khan's daughter first?
Japanese, Japanese Muslim women are, mashallah, man.
Abu Mujahid, what do you think about my avatar picture? What about Aga Khan's daughter, bro?
Oh no. Yo, isn't she a kafir though?
Oh no, bro. It depends on
She's worth billions, though. You can have
her. She's got dough, bro. And guess what?
You're gonna. Why you? I told you take that off, man. I don't know why you still got that up.
Wait, Abu Mujahid, I got new info. Yeah, her
I don't
dad
want.
Aga Khan,
know.
sells his bath water.
That's
and
disgusting.
then the Ismailis drink it. No, like Google this.
That's nasty, fam. But yo, listen, I'm only saying this because Hassan's not hearing it, so he's not gonna get insulted.
Bro, I don't care. You know why? Because Hassan
fucking
loves slandering me, bro.
He was talking about Aisha
about me, bro.
Last night, man.
Who? Yeah, bro. This Hassan Sabah.
I don't understand. How can you dare to do that?
It's just
Shia. What do you say?
I don't know. Nibiru Pirates heard him.
He just kept mentioning the name, man. Just kept mentioning the name, you know, try to rile people up, man. You know what they do.
He's not the type to go say anything insulting because he knows that he'll get caught up. Because we would kick him out. The Shias, they're very careful because they know if they say anything, they're just gonna get boycotted.
That's the taqiyya, though, isn't it? We know what their beliefs are underneath. That's the taqiyya.
But this guy's not even a Shia, man.
Yeah, even the Shia makes takfir on these people. You know that.
This guy's just a full-on mushrik. I don't even see it any other way.
Who that? Hassan Sabah?
Is that you? Is that Abu Mujahid talking? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Abu Mujahid, someone said you're half a Christian today. That's bad, man.
Nah, but he told us half the truth. The brother said you're half Hindu, half Christian, half this, half that.
That's what I mean. That's not funny.
That's not funny, man. It's not funny.
Well, it's not funny. Not to say that
that's what Faz says while he's laughing.
No, but I mean, serious, bro. How can you imagine? I would never dare say that to anybody unless I was sure.
You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that, man. It's not right.
Yeah, it is wrong.
It doesn't harm me anyway. It harms
the only one that stuck up for you. Why are you lying for, bro? I was there.
It doesn't matter, bro. Look, at the end of the day, it don't harm me. It don't harm me. It harms. But the thing, I worry for when I see these are trolling everyone, bro. I'm not worried about the person who's getting trolled. I'm worried about the troll. Because I'm thinking this guy thinks that everything.
Who said this?
All right, Asif, read what Aga Khan bathwater wrote.
Abu Mujahid, if you drink the bathwater, a wife will appear out of nowhere, mate. That's what Aga Khan's bathwater said.
Look at that line opposite on top of that Sharo.
I don't get it, man.
Abu Mujahid will end up marrying his handicapped singer.
What? Bro, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Seriously, bro.
So drink some of the Aga Khan's bathwater, innit?
Bro,
I'm gonna become the UK agent.
Hey, listen to this. Who was it? Someone was saying it here just not long ago, and they were talking to Hassan Sabah about this, and Hassan Sabah said that the Sahabas did it with the Prophet's bathwater, innit?
They drank it.
Yeah, that's what Hassan Sabah said, innit?
Well, what I have heard is that no, wait, hang on, wait. When the Prophet ﷺ was alive, we're allowed to seek blessings from his body. For example, if a hair dropped off him or he did wudu,
are you comparing this?
No, there's no comparison. You can't even do that with the Sahaba. You can only do that with the Prophet ﷺ, and you have to be alive because you can't affirm that his actual hair or his actual sweat or the water from his wudu is actually like there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
no, the hair's in Turkey.
No. You can't confirm that. There's no.
The hair is all around the world, supposedly.
Yeah, you can't.
No,
You're not allowed
I
to
saw it.
accept.
I went to the museum, bro. I was
It
there
don't.
two,
It don't.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you
I
don't.
even saw
Yeah,
the
but what
swords.
you can't
No,
guarantee it. That's what it's
you're
saying.
not
That you
allowed
don't
Yeah,
know who
to.
yeah,
did
yeah.
send it.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. It
you're,
could
That's
you
be
why.
can't.
a
Yeah,
false thing for people to just come and
Yeah,
pay
yeah, they
money
could do it,
for.
couldn't
yeah,
they? Anybody
exactly. Yeah,
could,
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
they?
yeah,
Back
yeah,
in the
yeah,
days,
yeah,
couldn't they?
yeah,
But
Like a
yeah,
if
money
you
yeah.
making thing,
but
isn't
if
it?
you were alive at the time, and then you'd be allowed to like seek blessings from it. But even then, there's limits in it. You know what I mean? Like for
You
example,
can't do shirk with it, can you? A lot of
you
people
can't
do.
do shit. You can't accept. You can't act like there's a power in it. You just
Yeah.
have to think
How
there's
do you
a
mean? Hold on,
like
how
the
do you mean
blessing,
seek
like
blessings?
blessings.
Seek
For
blessings
example,
how?
like let's say the person some hair dropped off. Some of the Sahaba they took the hair and then they put it in a bottle of perfume and then they mixed it with the perfume and then they started putting the perfume on their bodies and that. And it's just barakah. They seek barakah from it, innit? But it's not. They don't believe that it can save them. They don't believe that there's any kind of power in their hair. They just believe
It's
that
like
Allah
some
blessed them.
voodoo thing. Some
No, it's
people
not, bro.
go,
Bro, are you
no,
saying the Sahaba doing voodoo?
no. I'm
No,
saying
the
you're
prophet
not
when he did.
hearing.
Yeah.
It's not to go on like it's some witchcraft type of a thing. Basically, that's what I'm
No, of
trying to
course
say,
not.
innit?
Of course,
That's
of
what
course
I'm
not. Yeah,
trying to say here.
you
I,
got,
Like
yeah,
with
you
this
got,
you know what
Aga
it is?
Khan people, they
yeah.
believe that this Aga Khan drinking Aga Khan's bathwater is some form of voodoo witchcraft type of shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
they're
And
gonna get some power from it, man.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
Yeah,
not
but
a
yeah,
lot.
but
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
thing. What you got to understand is this, right?
Even-
Is when you
Yeah.
have the hair, the sandal, the sword. These are ornaments that are designed for research and knowledge purposes only. There is no mythical magic or anything like that at all. You touching it is not going to. This is why
Yeah,
in Saudi, when you have the our prophet grave, yeah, when people go and touch them, they kick off.
yeah,
They said, "Don't. It's a brick. Why are you touching the brick for? What's it going to give
Yeah,
you?
you
Nothing."
can't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
also, so it's knowledge only, knowledge, and just so for the sake of you trying to be closer to your deen and understand the history of what our beloved prophet went through. Right?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what it's more designed
We
for.
don't worship these items.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nope.
exactly. Yeah, but
Oh,
some
this
people
is
do believe it or not. I've seen it myself in mosques
Oh,
when I've been, and they'll have it in a case with glass and everything, and people were like all touching it, and
Yeah,
you
touch
know
it,
they're like,
kiss
oh
it.
yeah, yeah, kiss it and stuff. And I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you, man? Like, it's one strand of hair. What do you think
no,
it's gonna do?
that's
but
not
I
true.
Nothing.
saw I saw him do it in Turkey, bro, innit?
Mm. It happens
They
But in
quite a
can't
lot,
even
don't
prove.
it?
Istanbul,
Well, we can't
huh?
even
Yeah.
prove that from
It's like
him. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Well, what it is,
it
they got
happens a lot in our
four
Pakistani
of they
mosques.
got four of pro. Wait, they got the prophet swords, four of them in the Istanbul
Yeah.
museum, in the Islamic museum, and they got the four Sahabas swords also there.
Yeah.
And they said they got the
Even
prophet's beard hair, and
mm,
what is it? A prophet's tooth case,
comb
and
or
all
something like
these
that,
other
right?
things.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw all that shit, man, when I was there, innit? But
yeah.
yeah,
Don't say shit.
but again,
Don't
I
say
don't
shit.
know. No, sorry, my bad. It's just the way I
No,
speak
I know,
sometimes.
I know.
Right.
But
Just in
what it
case
is,
somebody
yeah,
says,
basically, yeah. But what it is sometimes when they say the head tooth, yeah, is there any way of they could provide that that's the real one?
yeah,
Nope.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody can be able
No,
to
innit?
verify that, and even if they
Yeah.
could, it's so long gone now that nobody can verify because it's such
like
a long time ago.
Sig
And
Bash.
mm,
Have you noticed, like in our mosques, when doing namaz and that, and they say the Prophet's name, and they'll kiss their fingers and then they put it towards their eyes, and
kiss his
you know,
fingers. What?
like when they're
Oh
doing
Yeah,
the
yes,
namaz.
yes,
Yeah,
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 you
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
Do
yeah,
you
yeah.
get what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah. So even that,
We
so I
don't do
don't
we
You
don't
really
do
do
that?
this.
understand. I
Bro,
don't really
don't do
No,
that.
man.
understand that.
Oh,
Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that, man.
I
you
don't do
don't
that.
do
I
that.
don't do that.
You don't do.
Like
Why?
they
That's
say
a
when they
What's wrong in that? What's wrong in that?
it's a bid'ah. It's a bid'ah. It's a bid'ah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, but
definitely some bid'ah.
explain it. You can't just say that. Explain it now. More
I'll
to
explain
more.
if you want.
it's
If
an
you want me to explain it,
innovation.
I'll
It's
Yeah,
explain it.
yeah, yeah.
innovation.
Go on, Abu Mujahid. This is when we need you now.
Okay, but look
Go on.
here.
You're finally
Anything that
useful
we
today. Come on.
look here, there's two different types of rulings when it comes to worship and when it comes to dunya stuff. Yeah. So, for example, anything in the dunya is halal unless it's been explicitly said that it's haram. Yeah. And
Yeah,
with worship, it's the opposite. Everything is haram unless it's explicitly legislated as being halal. Yeah. You with me so far? Yeah. So
yeah.
basically, the only way we can worship Allah is how it's been legislated by Allah,
How
by
it's
the
been
actions
taught.
of the
Yeah,
Prophet. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
yeah,
So we don't do anything that he didn't do. And the way we figure out what he used to do is by obviously the hadith and the Sahaba's statements about what they saw him doing. And if we don't find anything that they used to do, then that means we can't do it. That and if a person persists in doing that thing, then that's when they become, or they're engaging in something called bid'ah, which is
innovation.
innovating the religion.
You're an innovator. You're adding to it.
Exactly. And like the Prophet ﷺ said that kullu bid'atin dalala wa kullu dalalatin finnar. Every single bid'ah is misguidance, and every single misguidance is in the hellfire. And the scholars say that the flipping that bid'ah is worse than major sins,
You see,
because
when you start talking religion and hellfire, Jan left, you know.
Jan left, man.
Yeah, I know, because they when they get reminded of Allah, they turn away. Allah says that you see those who, when they're reminded of Allah's verses, they turn away. These people, wallahi, every single time they turn away, they get increased in more in their blindness and their deafness. You know that.
Not only
I'm
that,
not saying.
Shaitan whispers in their ear and says, "Why you listen to this, man?
We say
Come on,
another
alive,
another
bro."
black dot will be placed on the heart.
It's no, but this is not black dot. Actually, black dot is for the Muslims, bro. For the Kafirs, their heart's finished. Their heart is finished.
Oh fuck you! Explain
They
that.
need
Because
Allah
you
to
know they already
completely.
got Sid Bash on charges already. Now they're gonna have you on charges, bro. So what you
No,
saying?
they need to get they need Allah to completely cleanse them, but open their heart, bro. Like black dots, that's a Muslim thing, bro. Yo. So yeah,
So what you
What,
saying? So what you saying? Their heart is all corrupted already. Is that what you saying?
bro, every single kafir's heart is sealed, akhi, because Allah says, "Inna alladhina kafaru sawa'un alayhim andartahum am lam tundirhum la yu'minun." There's a seal upon their hearts. If you warn them or you don't warn them, it will make no difference. Okay.
No, really? Because I thought when mankind was given choice. So, for examples like Jordan, right? He
Yeah,
wasn't
he's
a
not.
Muslim before. He's a
Yeah.
Muslim now. Does that mean
Yeah.
his fate is sealed then, or what does that mean?
Are you talking about qadr? What you asking? Just phrase your question again, so I
No, you
don't
didn't
want to
get what
answer.
he's saying. Sid Bash, what he was saying is that his before he became a Muslim, his heart was sealed.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Sorry,
Not
I misunderstood. Yeah, my bad.
not necessarily. Like, for example, everyone who comes into Islam, yeah, some people used to be upon kufr, but some people, they were just jahil. For example, some people were born into another religion, but they never really practiced it, and then they heard about Islam, then they accepted it.
Yeah.
For this person, he might not have ever been sealed his heart. He might have just seen the truth, and then it came to him, and then he accepted it. Some other people, on the other hand, they fought against Islam, like the Quraysh from Mecca. They fought. Their hearts were like, they were against Islam, like they were killing the Muslims, fighting the Muslims, and then eventually Allah opened their heart. So Allah
You mean
can change the heart. Allah can change the heart. Like,
you mean they're so far gone that it's like, either impossible or very difficult to make them open their eyes?
yeah, no, but no, like Allah says, "Andartahum am lam tundirhum la yu'minun." These are talking about the kafirs, isn't it? Not talking about the people who Allah can still guide them. These are talking
But
about the ones
the
who.
Gafir, so this is really interesting, right? Because the Gafir, in my eyes, is a person who believes there is, well, he knows or believes there is God, but chooses not to prostrate towards him.
That's the perfect definition.
Yeah,
And anyone who gives anyone who gives a different definition, they have to bring the dalil,
yeah,
because
exactly, yeah.
in the dunya, even though we might see someone, because we treat, for example, we treat the Christians as kafirs, we treat the Jews as kafirs,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean there's not people amongst them who maybe the sign hasn't come to yet, and Allah might guide them.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's true, but we can't call them Muslims, because you have to treat them as what they are, and Allah knows best, and then Allah can guide them. And Allah says in the Quran, "Inna ladina amanu walladina hadu." Okay, Allah says, indeed the believers, walladina hadu, and the Jews, one Nasara, and the Christians, and wasabiina. Yeah, it was another type of group back then. It's called the Sabians, the Zoroastrians. Allah says.
So let me ask you a quick question, right?
Oh, yeah.
So so we know that so the people of the book, it says in the Quran as well, right? People of the book to me means the Jews,
and
for Judaism, the Christians and Muslims, right?
Yeah.
People of the book. We can even marry people of the book because these
only our men can marry people.
Yeah, the men, yeah.
And bro,
right?
by the way, Sebastian, just before you came in, someone in here was saying you should marry Wendy because she's Christian.
Nah, I'll give her. I think she's a little bit too old for me, but I'll give her.
Another snitch.
Come on, get in there, man. Get in there.
But listen, so these people, so the Jews, the Christians, right? Do we class them as kafir, or they're just
Yeah, so they're disbelievers aslan. There's something called aslan, yeah, which means root. It means root, as in the origin is that they are disbelievers, okay? But there are some amongst them which perhaps they're believers, but these people, they're only the ones who they believe in Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam when he comes, and they
love affair, right? And so then they have a whole knock up, and their family members catch them, right? And it's like kind of embarrassing, and it's kind of funny, and there's a whole twist in it. But it's a really good movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. So, guys, can y'all hear me? No, no, no. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be jumping over to Muslim matters. Maybe we can get some education. So, guys, share this channel. It's a new channel. Inshallah, I'll see you all later. Assalamu alaikum.